Welcome, Cancers. This is your July 27th to August 2nd forecast. And for you, the most impactful transit is going to be Venus entering your sign of Cancer on July 31st. That's going to highlight love and relationships. And you're being called to nurture your relationships and honor your emotions as a part of the process. And you're being guided to conduct self-love practices or rituals. So whatever practices that you do have, such as taking long baths, praying, journaling, meditating, any of those things that are going to help you to really anchor in the divine feminine qualities and energy, that's going to be very supportive to you this week. And I want to start also with looking at what your focus is. And we have Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, the Magician, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, like, your finances may be playing like an important role for you this week. So it may be a source of contention. So there may be something that came up, an unexpected expense, or just you deciding that, okay, we definitely need to figure out the budgeting situation or circumstance here. And you may feel like you do want to make some strong changes to your finances, and that may involve you discussing that with your partner, and needing to work through some challenges that may come up with that. And it could also be other things such as a loss of a job, or just, again, I don't want to like delve into all of these possibilities, but essentially there may be some sort of setback that does occur here that is going to have an impact and in a way bring forth the bond that you do have. So I don't want to say like test the bond, but that is what I heard. So essentially that may be, again, something that you're working through with your partner or within your family at this time. We also have some opportunity, though, that could be coming through to you. So it could be a new job. It could be a new and for some of them, hearing that this offer may not be exactly what you're expecting. So it may be for a little less money, or it may not have all the perks or benefits that you're used to or that you're desiring. But yeah, there may be this potential opportunity that does come your way as well that you're considering and thinking about. It's also an opportunity here for you to remember all your tools that you do have in your knowledge bank, your wisdom bank, your talents, your abilities, your skills, everything that you are bringing to the table and everything that you can offer to an employer or for yourself if you're interested in being an entrepreneur or really building out your generational wealth here. Let's see, what else do we have here? So I really want to try to bring it back to relationships, but I'm really seeing here, like, we see the pentacles coming out here, so that may have some sort of impact in some way. So when we look at challenges, we have the Swords here. Okay, so you may be, again, there may be some sort of setback that happened here, so you may also be moving forward here without a plan here. And so that is really the challenge that's coming up. So if you do find that there is some sort of setback or some discussion that needs to happen, then it is good for you to talk through that and to create some sort of idea of what you want to do, how you plan to get back on track. And we also have the Empress here as well. So you calling in your divine feminine as well as your divine masculine qualities and characteristics could help you as part of this process, and not only help you figure out how you want to move forward and what the next steps of your plan are, but to help you manage the emotional aspects that may come up and surface here as a part of the process. So you definitely want to consider that part as well. Let's see. We also have the Ten of Swords here, so it may also be difficult for you to let go of whatever this setback is, or let go of whatever this situation is that's creating stagnancy or sowing fear or doubt, or that is creating obstacles to your progress here. It's really there's really going to be a need for you to let go of that and to figure out like what is the best process for you to move forward, in what way, what things can you let go of, what things are not true, what things are not valuable to you, what things are not helpful to you, what things are not a priority to you. And when you've decided on those things, let them go, because it's really just going to keep causing agony and pain, and it's going to prevent you from your healing processes and from you making steps and taking inspired action toward your dreams and toward the things that you are desiring here. Okay, so let's see what else we have here for love. We have fun and security. Wonderful, wonderful. So we see in the face of these obstacles, in the face of these challenges that may come out for you this week, there is still opportunity for you to be creative and to open yourself up to new ideas and allow those new strategies and ideas to flow through you and explore them. There's also opportunity for you to allow yourself to trust in you. And this I'm hearing is more about nervous system type of work. And I'm just sort of exploring that. So I can't say too much about that because I don't want to be saying the wrong things here. But if you're familiar with that, like somatic breathing and breath work and things of that nature, and you know that, you do want to ensure that your nervous system is putting out that energy, because that is what the universe is connecting with and how you're receiving based upon how you're truly, truly feeling from that sense. Then that may be some work for you to consider doing or to research or to look into, because you may be saying on the surface like, yeah, everything's fine, I trust, but then underneath, when you look under the surface, there may still be some feelings of lack or some feelings of not feeling secure in your position or in your trust of you, of source, of the universe. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Okay. And this is also a time for you to call on your strength and your power, because we know you have all your tools, and that's showing up here as like, yeah, you may need to call on these tools. You may need to call on your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your mother in nature to ensure that you are safe and to trust that you are safe, and then to also help you to figure out what your next steps are, what the plan is, how you want to move forward here. So yeah, you may need to call on your strength, your bravery, your courage to help you in this process. And you absolutely do have the ability to persevere and to be successful and to come out of any things that come up successfully and to be victorious as well. So we also see that there may be some structures at play here. So again, there may be a particular setback in some area, or you may even like encounter specific like traditions or values that you have that just aren't aligned with you and your relationship and where things are going. So you may find that like the traditional expectations of who you should be as a partner just aren't aligned with who you are anymore. They don't resonate with your authentic self, and that may be something that does come up as contrast or as a challenge for you to work through within yourself, and then also with your partner as well. So we also have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you may be the financial component may, and I think I did say this, but it's really coming up here again as far as the financial component, like having an impact on just how you're feeling this week and how you're interacting in your relationships. So if you're able to do this, some of the things we talked about, and we'll get even more messages here of guidance, but also if there's a way that you can work through just looking at your budget or looking at potential options and being open to them, that is going to help you to figure out ways that you can continue to build your foundation, and also it not be such a huge impact to your finances and relationship. Because what I'm seeing here is that it's really like those things are like hand in hand this week, and either or can create distractions or bring bring about some issues and things that are boiling up to the surface to be addressed here. So it's sort of like something may impact your home in a sense, in many, many different ways. And, you know, we talked about that. So we do have the Ace of Swords here as well. So you identifying new strategies, new ideas is going to be helpful to you. And you really do believe that there are things out there for you to do. There are new strategies that you'll connect with. So that is really wonderful that you are open-minded to that, because I'm looking more at some of your goals here, and you do and are open to leaving the past behind, to letting go of whatever happened here. And it could be just a matter of like, okay, we got to tighten down the budget here. So it doesn't have to be some extravagant, significant thing that happened here. Okay, so just in whatever way that you feel like this does resonate with you, there's definitely a lot of opportunity here for you to really focus on what's important, what you're desiring, and the state that you want to be in and how you want to feel. Okay, so let's look at your approach here. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. Wonderful. So this to me is like you want to take the approach of connecting with your partner or making a home environment that is one that you do support each other and you support the movement, the forward movement of you all as a whole, as a family unit. So I love to see that there. So it's not like everybody working on their own things separately. This is like you working on the finances, working on building and stabilizing that financial foundation together. So that is really wonderful to see. Okay. And that like leads me to believe that, yeah, you actually can work out, and we're going to get some messages here, but you know, and either way, it doesn't matter. You know that you got this and you can do this, but I'm feeling like, you know, this is really going in a positive direction already. Okay. So let's look at your external environment here. So there may be a lot of decisions happening in the external environment that are impacting you, your relationships and finances this week. What else is going on? We have the Five of Cups here as well. So yeah, I'm seeing like there may be like some really strong decisions here that are going to impact. And I don't want to keep saying that, but it's truly what's coming out here, even in the external environment. So I think things are happening that you don't really have a lot of control over. So when we say relationships, like, sure, you know, that is you guiding that with your partner, but I feel like there's external influences that are going to be happening here. Like we talked about, maybe a setback here or there that may come up. So it's like the external impacting like what's happening and going on internally, like within your home. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to say this because it is coming up here, but there could definitely be an individual as well that is in the external environment that has some impact on the home and the relationship. So of course that's not going to resonate with everyone, but just to bring it out here because it is coming out here. So if you feel like this may be your story or resonate with you, then this is just that confirmation that, yeah, there is some sort of distraction in the external environment here. So I want to look at guidance now. So we have the Sun with you keeping the faith in your dreams and your visions and really focusing on, again, what it is you're desiring, what it is you're moving towards, as opposed to what is lost or what is going away or what happened in the past previously. So if you feel like you've learned your lessons, you've had that experience, you appreciate that experience, and you know what it is that you needed to learn from that experience, and you're ready to move forward and you're ready to receive more blessings because those things that weren't helping you, that weren't for you, left, and they left space open for blessings and abundance to come to you, then it is here. Your victory is here. Your celebration is here. Your fulfillment is here. But it is a matter of where you place your focus here. What else? Wonderful. So we have the Knight of Wands. So you're getting back into things that make you feel passionate. So this could be you and your partner really deciding on like those things and doing those things that make you feel good and allow you to just enjoy yourself and replenish yourself, and to just have those moments of peace and harmony and fulfillment and unconditional love with your partner. And remember, doesn't have to be with a partner. These could be things that you do for yourself if you are single. Okay. What else? So we have the Emperor here. Wonderful. So I do feel like you will find that balance that you're seeking and desiring, and you will overcome any obstacle and challenge that comes your way. Okay. You have the power here, and we know you're starting with the power. You're starting with everything that you need, and you're also ending with remembering who you are and remembering what you have. Okay. What else? Let's go. Let's go here. Get some oracles. So we have the Worthy One, self-worth, power, and royalty. I love that we just said that. You have all the power. You have everything that you need. We also have communication. I love that as well, because we know, like, as this contrast is coming up, sometimes you do go within, you go, into your shell. And this is really that confirmation of you that talk it out, communicate with your partner, communicate with others in your life that you trust and you feel have your best interest in mind. So there may be some soul family members, there may be a best friend or a friend that you have, or a mentor, or just, again, someone that you do trust. And ultimately, always your partner here first and foremost, of course. So there may need to be some constructive conversations that happen, and you're just being guided to try to stay as emotionally intelligent as you can and manage your emotions to the best of your ability during this time, because you may need to have some real conversations and take a little bit of a more direct approach here. But you can do all of those things, but just keeping that emotional intelligence in the conversation here is going to help you to really say what you want to say and keep the relationship intact. Okay, so what else do we have here? So we have the sustainability, slow down and tend to your garden. Ooh, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm going to say that this is also referring to you getting out into nature. So in any way that you can do that, you can ground yourself. For Cancers, you may love to be around the water or near the water in some way. So you're definitely being guided to do that. Also, again, with the grounding, get out in nature, walk barefoot. Lay on the ground, lay in the grass. Just in any way that you connect with nature, that may be a self-care practice for you, that self-care practice. What else do we have? So we have the mountain light. So maybe some of you are going to take a mountain trip here. So we have light beings and portals and subtle energies. And that is a wonderful reminder that some of you may even like channel interdimensional entities like Daryl Inca, who channels Bashar. So some of you may be doing that, or you may be moving towards that and opening yourself up to that. So there's going to be a wealth of knowledge and wisdom and information that you'll gather as part of that process. And then also you may be connecting more deeply within, with your intuition, with your higher self and source. So lots of support from outside of the 3D human version is available to you, as well as the 3D family, friends, community, other like-minded individuals, soul family that's available to you. So open yourself up as you feel comfortable and share what you feel comfortable with sharing. Okay? All right, let's see. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer, so do what feels right. I love that, because we just talked at length about you utilizing your intuition and also going within. Wonderful. And close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joy. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And that is a really wonderful way to end this, because we started with those self-care practices and now we are ending with the confirmation of those self-care practices. So wonderful. All right, Cancer, so those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.